Welcome to Moving Forward, sponsored by MPW Mocklink TV and Mocklink Internet, online at mpw.org. Each weekday morning, our local talk segment brings you the people who are helping move our community forward. Let's start the show.
Good morning, AM 860, FM 95.1, KWPC. I'm Jordan Davis. Thanks for joining us this morning for Moving Forward. As always, we're glad to be here with you, and it's brought to you by Muscatine Power and Water. Say hello to Mocklink Phone, your new local phone company. Fiber customers get it now. Switching is easy, and you can keep your old number. Learn more at mpw.org. Again, I'm Jordan Davis. Joining me here in the studio this morning from Unity Point Health, Trinity Muscatine, Holly Thomas Kaler, and Angie Johnson. How are you two this morning?
I'm fabulous.
Yeah, doing great.
Excellent.
Glad to be here.
We're really excited to have you in, and we just want to talk a little bit about all the things that you guys are up to. So what do you want to start with here this morning? What's on the docket?
Well, let's talk about community benefit.
Can I have you pull that one a little closer to you? That might... Perfect.
Are we better?
Mm-hmm, perfect.
Okay. So recently, as a matter of fact, in the latest edition of Voice of Muscatine, the 2017 Community Impact Report was published. And what that report outlines for the community is all of the outreach and community benefit the hospital gives back to the community.
Gotcha.
And Angie and I both are very passionate about the Muscatine community and the work that we do at the hospital. And we really want to highlight all that good work that goes on inside the four walls of the hospital to the community and show how we're giving back.
Gotcha. Excellent. So what are some of the things that fall underneath of that? What are some of the things that the hospital does do for the community?
Well, how long of show do you have? Well, we like the advertisement outline. We have charity care and financial assistance. And what that is the Trinity Muscatine Hospital provided $1.48 million in care to patients who were either uninsured or unable to pay for their care. So a lot of folks come through our doors. They are going through some hard times, but they need quality local care. Mm-hmm. We would never deny them the care that they need, but those costs will be absorbed by the hospital. So that can be a significant investment back into the community. We're providing healthcare services for greatly reduced or no cost to the patient at all. Mm-hmm. And we're proud to do that.
Mm-hmm. That's an incredible service to provide because, and I think I've spoken about it almost every Moving Forward this week and a little bit last week, health falls so low on a lot of folks' priority list and, their ability to pay for it because it's food and shelter, and then it's way down here is their own personal health. So,
well, I'm sure your listeners are very much like me. You might have an ache, a pain, and I'll get over it. Yeah. Until you were like, oh, I need to address this like right now. Mm-hmm. And you're right. Your shelter, your food, your kids, they all come before sometimes our own personal needs.
Mm-hmm, absolutely. So community benefit is the things that the hospital does. They're kind of highlighting. It was kind of highlighting just all of those things that you guys do for the community to put back into the community because everything kind of revolves in a big circle here. Right. You put into one thing and it all comes back around for something good in another way. So that's a great service that you provide. So what else is going on?
Well, I just wanted to add on to that. Our mission is to improve the health of our community. And I was born and raised here, love Muscatine community, and really want us to be healthy. And to your point earlier, there are a lot of social determinants of health that enable people to prioritize their health. Instead, they're worried about shelter, food, et cetera, getting their kiddos to school, all of that. So a lot of these community benefits that we provide is through partnerships with our community as well. So areas like MCSA having mental health services and now a wellness clinic offered there. Or at the school district, we have resource navigators in both the middle schools and in the high school to help provide those resources just to navigate to here's a primary care provider, or here's where the days the food pantry is open to receive food, et cetera. And then our public health department does a tremendous amount of work in the community to continue to help improve that health. And then you can see in the article, we have things just at like Big Brothers Big Sisters, Colon Cancer Coalition, Gilda's Club, etc. So really, we have amazing resources in this community and other partners that help us make that happen each and every day as well.
And Christy from Public Health was just here the other day.
Yeah.
They were here talking about MCSA's, there about the wellness clinic. Then we had the RN and the social worker that they were here too. That was really cool. That was a really interesting thing. And that's just another thing that Unity Point helps provide is that care that they're getting down there at MCSA, because that wellness clinic is a big deal.
Yes,
absolutely.
Having somebody down there, not full time, but a good portion of their time being spent down there, and then that also that social worker helping them schedule, and I'm sure working with you guys a lot to help get them the care that they need down there, setting up appointments and stuff like that. That's really important. That's really a tough thing, I'm sure, to provide, but it is something that we're really glad MCSA is doing along with Unity Point. That's awesome.
Absolutely.
It's awesome. Yeah, and you said how long of a show do we have? Well, honestly, it's hard to even just talk about one of the things because there's so many different things that all feed into one,
right.
Especially with Unity Point. So what else is going on? What else more can we talk about with community benefit, or is there anything else that you really think folks ought to know?
Well, again, wow, that's an open-ended question. We just want to, like I said, outline and express our gratitude to the community for choosing Unity Point Health for their healthcare needs. But sometimes we don't always do a good job at the hospital letting people know, hey, these are the ways that we're giving back, or these are the partnerships that we have. These are the services that we have. So this article is just a snapshot of some of the different things that we do. It's, from 2017, but a lot of these things are continuing on right now.
Gotcha. So they can come and they can take a peek at this and they can see just what all of it is that you offer that they'll be able to take advantage of.
Right.
Because there are a lot of great services and things provided that you just need to know about in order to take advantage of. So. Right.
And to Angie's point about partnerships, partnering with these great organizations is a way that we can expand our mission outside the walls of the hospital. For instance, the wellness clinic down at MCSA or the school navigators. Those activities happen off campus, and it's just, again, a way that we can connect to our patients, connect to the community, and strengthen the fabric of our community. Muscatine is a wonderful place to live, work, and play, and the hospital plays, in my opinion, a critical role in the success of the growth of the community.
And we were just at the Iowa Business Council event, and Gary Carlson was there, and he said it on my show last week as well. When Muscatine puts their mind to something, they get it done. Yeah. Right?
That's 100% true.
It is. It really is. And
a great example of that would be the Robert Young Center outpatient clinic that we opened in August. We received about $150,000 of community support to open that clinic. Since that time, we've had over 1,000 visits.
Wow.
And served unduplicated 583 patients to our community that before that were not receiving mental health services.
Wow.
And as many of us know, that's a great need in our community, and to be able to offer that need and have the community support, they really put their mind to it. It's been in the works for 3 to 5 years, thanks to Mike Johansson, and we've been able to get it done. So those are the type of things that we continue to try to do to really show the community how much they matter.
And that's the Robert Young at MCSA, right?
No, Robert Young Center is 1616 Cedar, so it's on the Trinity Muscatine campus.
Okay, gotcha.
Yep, it's an actual outpatient center. And then we do have the Robert Young Center services to support MCSA as well.
Gotcha. That's what I was thinking of when I heard Robert Young. I don't think call it the Robert Young Wing, I think, over there at MCSA. Yep. I think down there that's what I had in my mind. So that's really cool. And mental health services are an important thing, especially, some folks can get like I'm thinking kids a lot. The kids need a lot of mental health services a lot now too, because it seems like stress nowadays is different than what you used to think of it as, because now students are having the same stress levels as like in asylum patients years ago. I don't know that that's true, but that's what I've read online. So it's crazy how much stress can be on a 13 or 14-year-old and all the different things that they then have to deal with going to school and all that kind of stuff. So that kind of, especially for youth and then even for adults too that are dealing with that kind of stuff, because you get in a situation where you're having a hard time dealing with other assets or other aspects of your life. Well, then where's your mental health going? It's swirling. feels
well, and that goes to the point of the value of having the school navigators.
Yes.
You're right. Kids are under a lot of pressure these days. It seems a lot different from when I was a kid. Doesn't seem that long ago, but there are different pressures. And to Angie's point of having the school navigators, they truly are there to serve the child, but the family as well. So helping them get connected to mental health services if that's a need, food pantry, insurance. I mean, whatever needs that the family may have. That's what that school navigator is there for, to help them connect. And so not just that child can be successful at school, but maybe take some pressure off the parents as well.
And because it takes it, it doesn't take just the school to help fix the kid's problem. It takes healthy home life as well.
Right.
Excellent. Well, that's really cool. That's another great thing. The school navigators. That's another great thing that is offered here. And so, do we want to talk about Imagine the Amazing now, or is that a good lead-in? Good time to pop over that.
We are just really, really excited about this this effort. So, Imagine the Amazing is a school contest, and what it is Unity Point Health, which is Trinity Muscatine's parent company. All right, is pushing this out, and they are offering schools with the most votes $25,000 to be spent with in a wellness or health and wellness efforts in the school. And the schools eligible are all schools in the Unity Point Health service area, so all of Iowa. We have schools in Illinois, Wisconsin, Nebraska, and South Dakota as well. But it's really easy to vote. It's not, people don't have to write an essay about why I love my school or anything like that. It's a simple click. And voting starts September 17th through 30th. You can vote up to one time per hour per device. So, if you have a smartphone, a tablet, a laptop, and a desktop, you could vote 4 times in an hour because it's, each device. And the amazing thing about this is this is the first time Unity Point Health has done something like that, and something like this. And although education, Unity Point Health isn't necessarily in the business of education, we understand the value of education to bring, again, the health and wellness of the community. And so we are encouraging all listeners beginning September 17th to go out and vote for your school. Now, this isn't school district. These are individual schools. So
so like MHS, the high school, it could be any of the elementaries, any of the...
Yes. Okay. And it's K through 12.
Okay.
St. Mary and Matthias is also included. So all the schools in Muscatine, Louisa Muscatine, Wilton, West Liberty, again, basically all of Iowa is covered. And we have been pushing out this information. The Unity Point has sent packets out to each school with marketing collateral, and so we're really, we're just really excited. We hope that a Muscatine area school wins.
How amazing would it be to have a
cool.
Muscatine school win or an area school win? And this is really to show how much our kiddos matter. They really matter to make a difference for the future, today, tomorrow, etc. And we want to be able to give $25,000 to one of our local schools. So that would be pretty awesome. And, and you say that how important the kids are here. Jerry Reby was at the Dr. Jerry Reby was at that Iowa Business Council thing too. Listening to him talk about the kids and how important education is, all that kind of stuff. It's really encouraging to know, especially that we have somebody like him at the helm, kind of helping steer. Because they're not cutting programs. They're even with enrollment where it is, they're doing awesome stuff at our school district. So the idea of them being able to win. So what exactly falls under a health and wellness? What that could go towards? What all would that fall under? A new playground equipment.
Because
that would be a healthy anything for gym class. I'm trying to think any health related curriculum that you would have in the school.
Think about how far $25,000 could go for a school. I mean, it's pretty astounding. You know what? They're not just giving away $25,000, though. I would be remiss. The next 10 schools will receive $1,000 apiece.
Wow.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. So this is a great initiative that Unity Point Health is embarking on. We're excited to be able to partner with another partnership, with our schools, supporting our schools. And again, we just want people to get out there and vote.
So let's talk about that voting one more time, because I really like that notion of being able to vote. You said as many times per device per hour.
Yes.
Right. So that means every hour you can go
Yeah.
on and vote again. That's awesome. I way prefer that rather than the one-time vote thing, because then you get that people get to stay active with it. You get to keep voting, be thinking about it, and keep going. And it just depends on how much you want to put into it for what you'll get out.
So we encourage people to go to unitypoint.org/imagine the amazing. That's where they can go to vote. But then there's also information out there if they want more information about exactly the ins and outs, what schools. There's a list of schools on there as well. And again, what a great thing if one of our area schools would win the $25,000.
That'd be pretty incredible. That'd be pretty incredible.
Yeah.
Well, that's awesome. Anything else you guys really want to highlight while we're right here, right now?
Wow, we're keeping on. Every day is a new day at the hospital, moving that needle forward for a mission to improve the health of the communities we serve. And I'm so grateful to be part of an organization that gives back to the community the way it does. I am not a Muscatine native. I have been here 8 years, though. It is my hometown now. My child goes to school here. I'm in the community. I just, so many people, I don't think maybe realize or appreciate what Muscatine has to offer, and that when there is a cause, how Muscatine wraps around that cause. And they get excited. They Muscatine really wants this to be the place where, again, people want to live, work, and play. And being part of an organization that fits right into that is a great feeling. It's a great feeling to go to work every day knowing that I'm helping that, move that needle.
That's awesome. You keep saying needle, and I think, you both are from the hospital, so I immediately start thinking needles in the hospital. Oh, man.
Well,
ooh. But
all right,
I
so
understand.
I am not clinical, and I get what you're saying, because I can be a little squeamish when it comes to needles and things.
I can respect that. Well, I'm sorry, that was just immediately, as soon as you said needle, I thought, ooh, needles for the hospital.
I know exactly what you mean.
All right, well, this has been a lot of fun. This has been a great, very informative. Community benefits, a great thing. All the different things that you guys offer, and you help push forward things like the MCSA Wellness Clinic, the Robert Young wing that's down there as well, and the Robert Young on the campus as well. So that's awesome. That's all great stuff. Imagine the amazing, right?
Yes.
The amazing.
And again, I'm going to leave this flyer with you. Would appreciate blasting it out. The voting begins next week. It goes to the 30th.
Starts on the 17th, right?
Yep,
17th?
that's next Monday, I believe.
Okay. I think that's right.
So any reminders that you can put out to the community, we sure would appreciate it. Again, we just would love to see a Muscatine area school.
That would be incredible. That would be incredible.
I know that I'm getting myself ready to start voting.
Yes.
I've got my plan.
Right.
Yep.
That's great. Well, thank you so much, ladies, for joining us. This has been a real pleasure
really
having you both
appreciate
on.
it. And thank you to the community for their support and continued support. That's why we do what we do every day.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much. Once again, joining me here in studio this morning from Unity Point Health Trinity of Muscatine, Holly Thomas Kaler and Angie Johnson joining us here in the studio for Moving Forward. As always, this brought to you in part by Comprehensive Rehab located at the Plaza across from the MPNW in Muscatine. Always brought to you by Muscatine Power and Water. Mocklink is always Muscatine's fastest internet, and gigabit speed is coming. Mocklink TV beats satellite and includes video and music streaming. New subscribers save big, even more when you bundle. Learn more at mpw.org. Again, I'm Jordan Davis. This has been Moving Forward here on thevoicemuscatine.com.
This has been Moving Forward on KWPC AM 860 FM 95.1, the voice of Muscatine. Moving Forward is brought to you by MPW Digital TV and Mocklink Internet, a designated Blue Zones worksite. Browse to mpw.org. And remember, Moving Forward. Local guests making good things happen in the community. Weekdays at 8:15.
With the Big Ten Today, I'm Bill Pollock.